This video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely Thursday, feeling the weekend vibes coming in right now. We're going to talk about Bitcoin, crypto, and everything in between. So if you are ready for the show, make sure you guys smash the like, subscribe to the channel, and share the stream out with friends so more people know what's going on. And YouTube does not or cannot handle the zest. So make sure you share it. We need to share and pin. I want to say good morning to every single lovely person in the chat as you guys are checking out our sponsors, both Cake Wallet and Market Cipher. Links are in the live chat as well as the description. Make sure to use code missteencrypto or code Zesty for 20% off at checkout. Much love to you, Jason. Justin, thank you for the rose on TikTok. I appreciate it. We also had a fake rose pre-stream on YouTube. We got All Set. Nice to see you. Brokoshi. Corey Butler. Nice to see you. Welcome. Who else? We got Oval. Emma. Nice to see you. Andy S. Dan R. What's up? Kyle Ross. Bruce. What up, Bruce? Who else in the chat? My little thing where I see all the comments, it changed the font. And the font is so freaking small and I can't see it, man. Joe Harvey. It's nice to see you too. Chad. What up? Crimson, nice to see ya. We got Sawtooth Hiker, nice to see you. Donato, welcome, welcome. Texan 979, what up, fam? Need that morning zest while I pamp it at the gym. Yes, pamp it at the gym, Texan. Woo! We have gym hype in this chat, and I will be hitting the gym today as well. You're making me even more motivated to go. Wow, I'm so happy. I love that this chat, we're like about getting fit too. Like, this is just a really awesome chat, man. Positivity, zest, and health. Doge Bull, good morning. Take your dog to the groomer, man. Take care of him. Or her. I don't know. I'm not assuming. But take care of your doggo. All right, who else we got in here? Wifey Wick. Good morning, Wifey Wick. Mr. Yee. Oh my gosh, so many beautiful people in here today. Wow, John Davis. Oh no, I overslept. LOL. No, you're all good, John Davis. Don Wu. Hello, Don Wu. Alex O'Crypto said proof of verification. Yes, there you are. Thank you for the cookie raid. I appreciate it. The Garant Group said Digibyte. Go off. We have Digibyte emojis if you guys want to use them. Crypto Pollo, cluck cluck to you, my friend. David G's in the chat. GT's in the chat. All right, we have some beautiful people. Drew P. Balls. Hi, nice to see you. No G said, here I am. Nice to see you. All right, guys. Dave's FinTech channel. Wow, we got some gorgeous people. Fat Oracle is here. Rob C. Who else is in this chat? I think I got everyone. Oh, Joe Harvey. I don't know if I said hi to you yet. Andy S., only one Randi Hipper. There's only one Randi Hipper walking along, singing her song, walking in a hipper wonderland, sing to the song Winter Wonderland. That's so cute. That is so cute, Andy S. Thank you for that. Thank you, thank you. All right, we're going to get into the news as people are getting in here. Again, make sure you guys smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share the stream out with friends, because we have a goal, as always, of 125 likes, 100 live viewers, and we've been pretty consistently doing that. So I believe we'll keep going, because I'm manifesting, and we like to manifest. Oh, also, yes. So I did change my name on majority of platforms. The handle is the same. So before I get into the news, the handle is the same. At missteencrypto remains. This handle remains. However, the name on the profile, so handle the same, the name on the profiles I'm using is my actual name. I've been doing this on Instagram for a really long time. I just switched it on YouTube 2 days ago. I also switched it on TikTok. So I'm making changes. I changed it on Facebook. Has always been my name since I started it. So I've been sprinkling it in little by little, and I'm going to end up changing the Twitter as well. It's just I don't want to lose verification, so I'm trying to find a way to make it an easier process. But if I lose my verification temporarily to make the change for my profile picture for my name on X, I will make sure to let you guys know, so that way you guys are updated with my little situation. But I do think it's just I want to use my name. It's time. I'm going to be 21 next month. whatever, man. It's the way it is. But I will always be Miss Teen Crypto. I'm not abandoning the handle at all. It's just kind of like the next move in my journey. And I hope you guys could support me in my real self, myself. I've always been my real self. But my name, support my name. But thank you guys so much for the love. I appreciate it, man. We got Tenacious in the chat. Des. Oh, all my Scott Melker friends. Crypto Farmer. Shout out to Scott Melker. He just had a really fire show. Who else? Sidanimi. I want to pronounce that wrong. But Side. I'm going to call you Sid or Side. What's up? Nice to see you. We always exchange our little emojis. Joey Blockmore said, finally catching the Zest live. Yay! Moby Rick is in here. Make sure you guys are members in the chat so y'all can put your beautiful emojis. We love emojis in the chat. I love emojis. Oh, hi, Hannah. Shout out to Hannah from Discover. I love Hannah. She's awesome. She's just another young woman in the space making a difference, you know? All right, so let's get after it. We're going to talk about everything going on. Oh, hi, Chump Change. Thank you, Chump Change, for your raid. I appreciate Chump Change so much. Chump, mwah, mwah, mwah. Send the wife and kids the love. Give them all a little huggy from me. So I got news up the wazoos, and we're just gonna dive into it because I really feel like it's time. It is time to break everything down. I might get spicy. Not gonna lie to you. So we'll just deal. We'll see what happens. Here we go. We have some news on the front of CBDCs. And of course, this is a spicy topic to start off with, but it's something that we really need to discuss, considering that CBDCs, digital currency, it's already impacting so many lives across the world, including in the US, where no, there is no technical CBDC digital dollar yet, but the dollar is majority digital at this point, and there's a considerable amount of money printing being done, and we don't even know what kind of digital money printing they do within our own government. Now, there's one central bank that I particularly dislike, and it's mostly all of them, but the European Central Bank, the ECB, really hits my gears, really grinds the gears a little bit, because they kind of mislead you in every which way. The ECB has been saying, oh yeah, we're putting out some consultations on what we're going to do for the CBDC. We don't really know yet, which is a complete lie, since they've been putting out their own papers and discussion papers for years, since 2020 at least.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
MTC. Miss Teen Crypto.
Oh.
Randi Hipper. Miss Above Adequate. Doesn't matter, I'll always be here for you. Sparkling heart.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Yi. I appreciate that very much. Going through the changes, you know. But the ECB, they've just been straight up lying to you. They've been doing this for years, at least since 2020. How are they just saying, oh, we don't know now. We're going to do a little bit of a progress report. The ECB Rulebook Development Group has been redesigning or designing a set of rules, standards, and procedures for the digital euro payments. They published a report on the rulebook draft, allowing the public to glimpse at the technical aspects of the digital currency design. It includes this group representatives of the industry. It began its work in January 2023, which we know is highly misleading. Address functional and operational models, high-level architecture, and standards on the participants' rights and obligations under the draft legislation. They're looking for feedback. We already know in November of last year, the ECB moved into the preparation phase for the digital euro following the conclusion.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Buongiorno MTC. Grazie per aversi portato la notizia sulle crypto value.
Buongiorno Armani, yar to you. Drop a yar in the chat. I will Google translate that in a little bit. In November 2023, the ECB moved into the preparation phase for the digital euro following the conclusion of the investigation phase. Preparations will continue for 2 years. The ECB will finalize rules, run experiments, and gather feedback in that time. A legislative framework is being designed simultaneously. They're going to integrate user experience, branding, communication, certification, testing, and approval procedures. Now, do you see the most important word that was there? Branding. And we know that branding whether it's money, which the digital dollar or the dollar itself has branding, Bitcoin has branding, everything has branding when it really comes down to it, and they're understanding that they need to set a target and make the digital euro appeal to people so they'll want to use it. We cannot let people misunderstand what the point of their CBDC is, the digital euro. The point of the digital euro is to control you, to track every single thing you're doing. And if they don't like you, they don't like your opinions, then you won't have money to spend. You will have an integrated social credit score, which ends all of your freedoms that maybe you thought you had and you do not, and you will not have with the central bank digital currency. The digital euro has been worked on for years. They're lying to you. And they're not going to release it in 2 years. If they wanted to release it right now, guess what? They can, because they already have this planned. If you think the central banks are telling you the truth, that they're in preparation phase, that they're moving out of the preparation phase, you have another thing coming. You should never, ever believe these people. If you think they're doing something now, they actually did that at least 5-6 years ago, maybe more, because that's how far ahead these people are, because they have the money, they control the world, and they know that the central banks, the Bank for International Settlements, the same group that the president of the European Central Bank, Christine Lagarde, is a part of, they control 95% of the world's economy. They know what they're going to do. They're always a few years ahead of what they're putting out there now. Just keep that in perspective. Who else has been years ahead in terms of CBDC since at least 2017, according to the Hong Kong website?
China.
China's State Daily calls crypto a corruption channel and urges a crackdown. Here's my thing with
China.
China is majorly confusing because they have a different narrative every day. One day, oh yeah, we want to be a crypto hub. Coinbase, Gemini, everyone and your mom, come hang out. Let's talk about launching your exchange here and what we could do to become the digital hub of the world. But then China also says that they want to offer retail exposure to Bitcoin crypto trading, the ETFs, except that it's a socialist and communist country, so you have to pass a knowledge test to be able to partake in Bitcoin trading and have a certain net worth. Well, guess what, man? If they don't like you, if they don't like what you're doing, then they won't let you acquire a certain net worth. They will not let you have any access to any financial vehicle because it's what they want to control. We know that with gaming, there was a huge thing in China where gaming stocks plunged because China doesn't want people to have a digital economy that they can't control and possibly cash out their in-game assets for the yuan. The digital yuan itself is a closed circuit so that you, as an individual, cannot transact with someone outside of the border because it won't let you, because it's restrictive, because you have no freedom. So while China is saying, let's be a hub, they're urging a crackdown. A call to crackdown on bribery using cryptocurrency and other forms of electronic payment has appeared in China's legal daily website. The publication cited a number of legal scholars who participated in the annual China Integrity and Legal Research Association meeting, where punishing new forms of corruption was a major topic. The January 1st issue of Legal Daily, which is published by the CCP, Central Commission for Political and Legal Affairs, quoted a university law school associate professor that saying virtual currency and electronic gift cards have become, quote, hidden channels for bribery as cards and digital currencies and, quote, cold storage devices that can be carried abroad for redemption. Zhao continued to say that the CCP is fighting corruption with unprecedented intensity. There was an article put out, quote, we need to improve the legal and regulatory system for punishing new types of corruption, expand the scope of bribery crimes, and strengthen supervision information in areas where new types of corruption are prone to occur. Let's ask the chat here. What do you hear here? What do you read or hear within this article? What you have to know from reading this is that they don't want anybody to have any sort of money that they cannot touch. Within this, they're not directly, they're saying digital currencies, right? that you could have in cold storage and redeem abroad. Remember what I said about the digital yuan? They want to control everything that's happening in their country. They don't want anyone to interact with anybody else that they don't know about. So the idea of self-custody, cold storage, owning something is their biggest fear, because then people will have value, property that they can take with them and continue living as they wish instead of complying and being forced to be in an ecosystem that they don't want to be in. This is the same ideals that our government even has. Liz Warren talking about how the CBDC could really help us. Jerome Powell knowing that there is retail and wholesale CBDCs in the works in the United States, that there have already been a bunch of pilot programs that have happened. We've gone over them. It's coming. And you should know, as an American, that we should prioritize our rights of life, liberty, and property, which our government glazed over that last part and said life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Everyone deserves the pursuit of happiness, but we also deserve to own something and have property that could bring us to that prosperity that we deserve to have as individuals. Watch out. Watch out. That's why we have to back people like Tom Emmer and Warren Davidson, the people that are putting forward things like the Digital Dollar Pilot Prevention Act, which again doesn't really help much since there has been a lot of digital dollar pilots already. And the Keep Your Coins Act of 2023 needs to be officially passed so that way we have some regulation that states that we could self-custody, which already should be something that shouldn't even have to be regulated or put into law, considering that in America you should be able to own property and do what you want with your money, which is basically they're telling you you can't. Is that really America? Is America really free if these are the ideals that our leaders have? Something to think about. Do you guys think that America is really free? I want to know your thoughts. Is America really free? Put a 1 or a yes emoji if you think we're still a free country. And put a 2 or a no emoji if you think America is not really free. That it's really just an illusion that's carried out by unelected bureaucrats that want to control every single thing you do in your life. I want to see what you guys think. I want to see what you guys think. As you guys are smashing the likes, sharing the stream out with friends. We have over 100 people. Let's get 125 likes. 16 away from 100. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of 2s. I'm seeing a lot of you guys saying that you guys don't believe America is free anymore. That maybe it was all an illusion from the start. I mean, maybe for the first 50 years, and maybe it wasn't. But Chad, do I follow the Satoshi Act Fund, Dennis Porter? Dennis Porter has actually been a guest on the Miss Teen Crypto show a really long time ago, so you guys should check that out. I'm a big supporter of Dennis Porter. I'm a big supporter of the Satoshi Act Fund because these are one of the only people that are actually knocking on doors in each state and trying to conquer it. So shout out to Satoshi Act Fund. Shout out to Dennis Porter actually doing something. And you know what disappoints me a lot is that there are conferences that talk about Bitcoin and Bitcoin adoption, but won't invite people like Dennis Porter to speak there when he's one of the most important players, I think, in this space considerably for what he does. So shout out to Dennis Porter. I'm a big fan of him. Share this out with Dennis. I really love Dennis. I got to have him back on the show soon. Crypto Pollo, now you're getting deep, but I have been to a lot of countries. We are more free-ish than the USA. Listen, I think this is a considerably free country, but is it really? You know, is it really just an illusion? Because if you try to go somewhere, they really don't let you. They could detain you. Especially in New York, there's a new legal law or whatever that they put out that if they think you have the stuff, you know, if you know what I mean, they could just come to your house without testing you or doing anything and just take you and never let you out of whatever facility they put you in. And it's an unknown location. So is America really free when they could come in my house right now and just take me without telling me or ever me having a reason to or something to look forward to getting out? That's not freedom. Hi, Uncle Jimmy. Give me a golly in the chat, Uncle Jimmy. I need a golly. These are just my thoughts. And I support I support anybody's thoughts. Now, speaking of thoughts, I want to know your thoughts on Visa. I've been warning you guys about Visa for a really long time. At least, when did one of these articles come out? A really long time ago. I gotta find out when these articles came out. January of last year. All right, so it's been almost a year. All right, so it's been over a year. Way over a year that I've been telling you guys about a specific topic with Visa, and I'm going to get into it. First, the new news with Visa is that they're piloting a Web3 loyalty platform. Visa is releasing a Web3 loyalty service that involves gamified ways and immersive treasure hunts. The customer engagement platform, named the Visa Web3 Loyalty Engagement Solution, will let brands create digital wallets where they can store reward points and experiences on behalf of customers. According to the customer experience and loyalty management firm Bond's Loyalty Report, which interviewed over 60,000 customers, many are looking to be rewarded for engaging and interacting with brands and not simply for purchasing their goods and services. The report noted that customers are likely to build relationships with brands that they believe they share similar value with, and that loyalty programs have yet to be able to utilize mechanics to integrate this to their membership programs. So we see the SVP and global head of issuing solutions at Visa said, imagine earning a unique digital collectible, whether it's from purchasing tickets or from a sport event or participating in an augmented reality treasure hunt. She believes that this solution, which has designed in partnership with Web3 Engagement, will engage brands or enable them to provide digital wallets to their customers so that they can earn perks, benefits such as online or real-world experiences in travel, sports, and entertainment, ultimately changing the loyalty experience that exists today. We know Visa has been in this space since at least 2020. And I am so skeptical about this because this article is not really diving deep, which I understand since it's just, this is what Visa's working on. What are they really working on? What's the truth? Because, yeah, this looks all glitzy and glamour. Oh, yay, loyalty, rewards, woo, woo. Yeah, I think blockchain serves a purpose for loyalty rewards, but it should be in a way where you have custody of it and you don't need anybody like Visa, and you could just straight up make your purchases using your digital identity. What does Visa really want to do when you have a Web3 wallet with them? It's something called account abstraction. This we've been talking about since at least when this came out, January 13th of 2022, even beforehand. Visa partnering with, in this article, envisioning a future of CBDCs with Consensus. Who is Consensus? Consensus is the parent company of MetaMask. So you know MetaMask is actively working against you. Consensus is actively working against you. We already know that with all the information they like to take as well. They partnered with Catherine Gu, the head of Visa's CBDCs, and Shaylee, who's the director of strategic sales at Consensus, for account abstraction. They're saying to rethink digital transactions with account abstractions, with auto payments for self-custodial wallets. In this article, they continue. What does this do? They say that it would be a greater need for products with superior experience and core functionality in real-world use cases. They're saying account abstraction they're going to use to explore.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
High School Musical vocals soon. Lovely profile pic.
Thank you. No, will do. Thank you. They're saying account abstraction they're going to use to explore how smart contracts can be implemented to enable automated programmable payments. They propose a new solution towards a real-world application with auto payments to demonstrate how to write a smart contract for a self-custodial wallet that can pull funds automatically instead of requiring a user's active participation each time to instruct and push payments on a blockchain. Again, sounds glitzy, glamoury. But what's the reality of account abstraction? The reality is that you have to connect your wallet to Visa, and give them your private keys so that they could do these automated payments and sign transactions for you, which we do not want. There should be a better way, and there will be a better way. And for the sake, oh, Mark Dutch, thank you. Pampa for the membership read. And also for account recovery. We know the whole point of being in crypto is that we are our own bank. And if you do not want to do that, then you should go back to TradFi and using the banks themselves, because we have to be able to be our own bank and educate people on that. We cannot give away our freedoms for convenience anymore. We've done this so much in the past, and do you see where it's gotten us? Where we're getting to the point where we nearly have no freedom because of the digital world, when we could use this digital landscape to bring it back. We could educate people on what it means to be their own bank, that you don't have to rely on anybody else but yourself, and that you're better off for it so that you don't have your life controlled. We have to stop letting people do this to us. Visa's ultimate plan is central bank digital currencies. MasterCard, the same thing. They're both doing account abstraction. They're all on the same track. These banks, it's all a pyramid. It's all a pyramid. It's the central banks. And then they split up. Then the bigger banks, then the smaller banks, and all these payment processors, they're all on the same team. It's all the same people. They don't care about cutting themselves out as intermediaries at the end of the day, because they all end up benefiting from all the money and the control that they take from everyday people like you and I. They're all on the same team. And the sooner you realize that, the better off you'll be. The same people that control the banks are the people that control global conflict. They're the same people that control the things you see on your TV screen every single day. Visa wants to end your freedom. Do not let them do that. I don't care what they put out there. Don't do it. They've been working with USDC. They've been working with Consensus every single way to make you think that this is something safe and something you should do. I'm not a fan of it. Never will be a fan of it. If these people, they don't care about you. They don't care about you. They really don't. And it's so sad that they don't, because these people, the same people that are the elites, the same people that are doing this to us, are the same people that will go to the Hamptons and sit on a beach and go eat at our restaurants, when at the end of the day, their goal is to wipe us all out. So my question to these people, the 1%, and even the 0.1%, because we know there's a few, if you wipe everyone out, if you make everybody a robot, if you make everybody work for you and do nothing with themselves and nothing for this world, then what kind of benefit do you get? You already have your riches. You already have good food on your plate. You already have your property. What is the point of trying to control the whole world? What benefit does it give you? Except that you want everything to yourself. When you have everything to yourself, there's going to be nothing left and nothing worth going to. So yeah, that's my thing. That's my thing. It's crazy. I don't know what the point is. I don't know what the point is of these people's agenda. They're just not, they're anti-human, yeah. I want to talk about Nigeria now, because something very interesting with Nigeria. I'll give you guys a little bit of a backstory. Nigeria has some interesting stuff going on, considering that last year we were talking about how Nigeria told people that they could only withdraw as an individual $45 a day from the ATM. That you were only allowed to spend a portion of that in cash, point of sale, if you went to go buy something at the store. If you withdrew more, then you had a fat fee on top of your head. Is that freedom? No. Why did they do that? Because at the same time they enabled those types of rules, they were releasing their e-Naira, the CBDC. People rioted outside the banks in Nigeria. We played many clips of that. They rioted outside the banks. They wanted their money back, except that they couldn't use it or get it when, hey, my money's supposed to be in the bank. Shouldn't they give it to me? No, because you're trusting somebody else. The use of the e-Naira was shattered. They tried to make it seem like it was being used, but it wasn't. So now they said, maybe we'll bring some crypto regulation and we'll let people trade crypto. The thing is, are they really letting people trade crypto in Nigeria? Oh, shoot. Bitcoin's pumping. All right, hold on. We'll keep an eye on that. If we tap 44K, then I will look. I will look. Here's the latest on Nigeria. They're putting out new rules allowing crypto firms access to bank accounts. We see here the CBN, Central Bank of Nigeria, released guidelines for banks on digital assets. A sign the country's regulators are softening their stringent stance on crypto. The guidelines provide greater details on regulators' decision to open accounts for virtual asset providers last month, and the rules are about an about phase for Africa's largest economy, where they had a really big ban on it. Current trends globally have shown that there is a need to regulate the activities of virtual asset service providers, which include cryptocurrencies and the crypto assets. They didn't lift their restrictions on holding or trading cryptocurrencies by Nigerian banks on their own behalf. Also, under the rules, cash withdrawals from crypto accounts and clearing third-party checks through virtual asset holding accounts are forbidden. So are they really softening their stance? Not really. However, what I find very interesting about their guidelines that they put out, because I did start reading it. Of course, I was reading it to put it on the show. I can't put something on the show without reading it to to myself and then to you. I won't drag you through the whole 12 pages, but what surprises me the most is that the Central Bank of Nigeria put out more clarity as to what cryptocurrency is than the United States, and it's kind of embarrassing. Here it is, the same guidelines. You can see it linked in this article as well. Central Bank of Nigeria. I'll put the link in the live chat if anyone wants to read up on this as well. Scrolly scroll. Scrolly scroll. Within the first page and a half, definitions. A digital asset means a token that represents assets such as a debt or equity claim on the issuer. A digital asset custodian means a person who provides the services. Digital asset exchange means an electronic platform that facilitates trading of virtual assets. A digital asset exchange provider. Digital asset offering like ICOs. Digital asset offering platforms means an electronic platform operated by, we see here, a digital asset exchange operator and other peoples for offering digital assets, financial institutions, senior management, all of these people. What is a virtual asset? A digital representation of value that can be transferred, digitally traded, and can be used for payment or investment purposes. It shall not include digital representations of fiat currency, securities, or other financial assets that are already covered elsewhere in the FATF recommendations. They literally outlined more than the United States. That is insane and embarrassing. Nigeria ahead of the United States, at least somewhere, even though they are very stringent on cryptocurrencies, at least they gave a definition. You could at least give them credit for that. However, they are too strict on cryptocurrency, and it's not going to work out. They know it's not going to work out, so they're slowly letting it happen, and they're slowly going to let people use cryptocurrency. At least I hope so, since they know that their e-Naira has gone down the toilet. All right, let's check out Bitcoin currently. Bitcoin is at $43,906, struggling with 43.9. We just tapped 44K. Yeah, we were just over 44K and we fell back below it. Woo, let's go Bitcoin. We're up 2.4% right now. Looking snazzy. Looking snazzy. We like that. We like Bitcoin looking like this. So let's talk about Bitcoin ETFs. So Bitcoin ETF news. Something that's very interesting as we're watching the Bitcoin chart as well. And there's so many beautiful people here that are 100% smashing the like and sharing this stream out with friends because they're so zesty and sharing this information. We have 8 more likes till we hit 125. Right, yeah. So we have some crypto news, Bitcoin ETF news. But before the Bitcoin ETFs, this is what I thought was super interesting. That according to Bloomberg, there's a Citibank alumni founded startup that is giving Bitcoin securities that don't need SEC approval. A group of former Citigroup executives plans to offer Bitcoin-backed securities they say don't need to be approved by the SEC. Receipts Depository Corp, RDC, will offer depository receipts similar to the American Depository Receipts, ADRs, that represent foreign stocks on U.S. equity exchanges. The BTCDRs will be offered to institutions and cleared through the DTC, according to the report. RDC will offer Bitcoin depository receipts to investors in transactions exempt from registration under the Securities Act of 1933. The CEO and co-founder said the startup is a conversion tool for asset owners that want to take their Bitcoin and convert it into a DTC eligible security and want to enjoy direct ownership in U.S. clearinghouses. We already know that this is very interesting. ETFs could be redeemed in cash, but the depository receipts would offer direct ownership of Bitcoin. So this is a huge difference. And maybe, if you guys agree, maybe better in some ways than acquiring the Bitcoin ETF, where if you just get these Bitcoin-backed securities by the new Citigroup type thing they're going on with, buy the exposure, then later get to redeem it for Bitcoin, yet you're still trusting somebody to give that to you. And when they give you the Bitcoin, my question is, do you get direct ownership of it in which they give you a wallet, or can you self-custody it and they have nothing to do with it anymore? That is my major question. The ETFs, like I said, could be redeemed for cash, which exactly is interesting as well, but also pointing out that it really has nothing to do with Bitcoin when you're investing on that side, since you're getting exposure, but you're not really acquiring the asset. My personal, I'd rather just buy Bitcoin than deal with anybody, because that's the actual point of being in this space, is acquiring Bitcoin, self-custodying, being your own bank, and taking control of your value. That is my spiel. That is my point. That is my point. But why not just buy BTC? That's what I'm saying, Pollo. I'd rather just buy Bitcoin, dude. I'd rather just buy Bitcoin. Mike Bennett, I'm a New Yorker. Genuine. Am interested what you mean. They could, yeah. So you gotta look at that. Emma's got you. Yeah, Emma's got the new law in New York. It's horrifying. It's absolutely horrifying. Shogun, aw, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. Wow, that's crazy. Are they providing wallet addresses showing proof of ownership? So speculators are saying yes, that they will show proof of ownership. Apparently, BlackRock is supposed to actually buy $10 million worth of Bitcoin tomorrow for their seeding of their ETF. We're going to see. Jimmy, it comes to this, insured money versus uninsured. ETFs are backed by FDIC, but the FDIC means nothing, Uncle Jimmy. We already know the FDIC means nothing. They don't really care. If things go under, a bank goes under, and we know the bank crisis isn't over, Uncle Jimmy. We know the banking crisis isn't over. If your bank is not going to cause economic collapse, get in your unanimous decision with Janet Yellen, her boys, and a presidential signature, then your money is poof, gone. I'm scared of New York. I want to leave. I want to get out of here. I wish there was like a better place to go, man. Or I could go somewhere better. Corey, mainstream doesn't want a personal wallet. They will buy the ETF. I think a lot of people are going to get exposure, and then they're going to be like, oh, what is Bitcoin? What does it actually do? And then they'll actually want the underlying asset. So that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Goldman Sachs, though. Some new news on the Bitcoin ETF front. That Goldman Sachs is eyeing the Bitcoin ETF role via BlackRock and Grayscale. So another huge name coming in to crypto. Well, not really crypto, but Goldman Sachs, the high-profile Wall Street investment bank, looks likely to play a clear, zesty role for the Bitcoin ETFs that BlackRock and Grayscale want to introduce. According to two people familiar with the situation, they're in talks to become an AP, an authorized participant, for the ETF, according to the people. That's one of the most important jobs that also JP Morgan is in with for BlackRock's ETF as well. Jane Street, Cantor Fitzgerald, they're also taking on the AP job for some of the dozen or so companies looking for the SEC's permission to launch their ETF. Many more will emerge, and Goldman Sachs is seeking to partner with major players. There we go, man. Goldman Sachs, all of these names are not the same names that you were seeing the last bull market. These are major players entering crypto, including Fidelity, which I will jump into just a second. Oh, Emma Foster. Emma Foster, have a great day at school, girl. Have a great day at school. Rain of love for you. Have a great day, Emma. You're awesome. Shout out to Emma Foster. Not only is Goldman Sachs jumping in, but we got Fidelity. SIBO approves the registration for listing Fidelity spot Bitcoin ETF, yet there is no approval from the SEC. The SEC is still waiting. We had the January 3rd filing with the SEC. Fidelity Wise Origin Bitcoin Fund said that it intended to register its shares as securities listed on the BZX exchange. The Form 8A filing, where part of the process of registering an ETF with the SEC, did not necessarily suggest the commission would approve the investment vehicle. Quote, my understanding here is that there is just a securities registration, said James. We follow him on X. In order to list the ETF, still needs a 19B4 approval, and they still need an effective and approved and completed S1 document. There's still no 19B4, and they're looking for probably next week. We see here that even this morning, Grayscale filed a registration of securities for spot Bitcoin ETF with the SEC as well. So there are major moves being brought in, being done, and this overall brings trillions of dollars into the crypto ecosystem. Watch out for it.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Oh, shoot.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Heart 0.5000000000 LTC.
Yay! Thank you for half a Litecoins and the love. I appreciate it. Yay! I love Litecoin so much. Shout out to Litecoin. We're going to go into the market recap, man. We're going to go into the market recap. So yesterday we had so much red. Captain, my reading skills are bad. And I'm awkward. Yeah, I am weird. That's okay.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
In your opinion, are the ETFs good for Bitcoin, crypto, knowing that these companies control the majority of the world's?
You know, I can't say like, you know, they're terrible for crypto because it brings a lot of eyes to it. Is it the greatest thing that people... I've been saying this for a while. I'm not a big fan of the fact that people are looking at the ETFs as, oh yeah, we're just investing in Bitcoin, when it's really not investing in Bitcoin. And it's making Bitcoin seem just like it's here as an investment vehicle rather than property, rather than currency, rather than value. So I don't think it's the greatest thing for the space. Does it bring exposure? Yes. It's just, this is a permissionless world, right? A permissionless, decentralized economy. So if they're going to launch ETFs, it's not like, you know, the owners of Bitcoin, the owners of whatever, because there are none, can say anything about it. People could do whatever they want. It's just, it is what it is at this point, something that we can't control. Let's look at the market recap. We have some green today, different from yesterday's sea of red. Some altcoins taking off today. We have some things going on. Beam is up 45%, which is absolutely massive. I know we were charting Beam. Still pretty new of a coin. Still pretty new. Whoa, holy poop. We are pimping. $44,260 Bitcoin. Up 3.27%. We're at our highs for the day. Oh my gosh. This is so exciting. Let's see what's going on with Bitcoin. A fresh green dot printed. Well, not really fresh. It's from January 1st, from 3 days ago. But still, the momentum kind of peaked, came down, peaked back up. We got the VWAP that's sliding towards that zero line, hoping that could pick up. the RSI is looking a little meh. It's picking up. It's in bullish territory. At least it's kind of out of neutral. So let's see how far it can go and if this is a real pump. I mean, listen, a lot of people freaked out about yesterday's candle. This was like a 10% drop. This was like around 8% this day. Or did we like say Bitcoin was dead? No. Just people like got like emotional yesterday. And this is what we can't do. We can't get emotional while we trade. But this is what the charts are made up of. These are just daily emotions. Just emotions all over the place. A lot of emotion. But you guys know the next point we're looking at is 44.8. And we want to tap that. Tap that. That's a good song. Anyway, 44.8, man. That's what we're looking for. Eventually, we want to tap that 46K resistance. Yesterday, we actually got to a high of 45.5. So hopefully, we could pamp it up. We'll be watching Bitcoin as we stream here. And I will take some coin requests. If y'all got the requests of the coins, I will do some for you. Let's do Ethereum. Ethereum is at a spicy level, $2,283, 3.29% in the green today. What up, Kenny? We got a red dot that's printed on the momentum, which isn't the best, with the money flow going down. Even the VWAP still going down, and the RSI not looking great. It's breaking through that neutral territory, maybe going bullish. I just don't like the VWAP and all these things heading downwards. Maybe this is just a little bit behind. Maybe it's lagging. And hopefully this just does pick up to kind of justify what's going on here. Again, we're up around 3% today. We want to make it back up to our 2340 resistance. We have not really found an amazing support at this level and looking to do so soon. Because again, this dates back so long, even since April of 2021, where we really haven't established an amazing support at that level. And I would like to do that. And bearish scenario is going back to 2120, which I feel like, you know, it got bought back up really fast yesterday. Just like when Bitcoin kind of tapped this 40K region, got bought back up pretty quick. Now, Litecoin, though, took a hit and is still lagging, bro. Like, this red candle shatters my heart. Hurts my heart. But Litecoin is the right coin. I love Litecoin. I still love Litecoin. You know, I don't care about price, but the chart just makes me sad, you know. Kevin, thank you for the 26 roses. You're making me feel better. So again, $66.47 Litecoin, 1.8% in the green. We got a red dot printing, bringing that momentum down sharply. VWAP sharply came down. It seems like it's just sideways. Hopefully we could pick up some curvature and go over that zero line. That's ideal. Also, the RSIs, look at that. That's scary. Look at this. It went from nice, confident to the upside to, oh my gosh. And we were even looking at, like, maybe do we go oversold and come back up? But it seems like we started to pivot here, which is ideally a better situation. Whenever we could go up with that RSI, I enjoy that. Let's pamp it. But ideally, we are in bearish territory, but hopefully we can head back up. And maybe this is just like a spring to pull back Litecoin and then give it that move it needs to maybe return to $74. I would like that. We kind of broke back into our downtrend that has been existent for a few years with Litecoin. Zooming out here, it's kind of like a constant downtrend since May of 2021. So I want to see what Litecoin does in the next few weeks, especially with the ETS coming out. Ideally, $74 is the goal, and the 200-day SMA is what we want to sit at and just see what happens next, because it did reject it twice over the past few months, and I don't like it. I don't freaking like it. Let's look at Dogecoin. Dogecoin is below the level of happiness. My heart is not the most warm and fuzzy at these levels. I'm going to be honest with you. You guys know 9.5 cents is my SHIB. And we're looking here. We're up 2.93%. We're at 0.08443. So just over just below 8.5 cents. We have a red dot that's printed, bringing the momentum down, VWAP down, everything just looking just not great. It's not giving me the best of the zest, except that this RSI is starting to peak up as well in that bearish territory. Ideally, you guys know that I want to see if we can maintain support at 0.086 cents. We did go below 8 cents yesterday at 0.07691. So finding support at this 8 cents, I think, is great. Hopefully that this is where the support begins, and we start trading back out to 8.5 cents, just over that, and go back to 9.5 cents. That's where I really enjoy price action. That's where I want it to be. That's it. These are just levels on the chart, though. These are just levels I'm looking at. That's all I do. That's all I do. Oh, Kevin, that was so sick. Thank you for the superpowers. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's see. Who else is in the chat? Yeah, thanks, Grady. We're pamping over here, Grady. Shout out to Crypto Grady. JBZ, I drive a Doge Avenger. That's dope. That's dope. Memory Man, nice to see you. Vocal request. What song should I sing? We're soaring, flying. William, MTC, what are your thoughts on the coming Dogecoin rocket mission coming this Monday? Is it real hype or not? Don't feel like, but I know it's big. You know, which one is this Sunday? I know there's two of them. I'm going to take coin requests in a moment. I know I have requests here. Doge mission beginning of January. Is this the one with the Doge radio? Hold on. I got to look at which one this is. This is the Doge funded mission, right? Let's see. Yeah, this is the satellite, the Doge one into orbit. Yeah, so this I think is sick. This is sick. And they don't include in this article the coins that go with it. So I believe this is the mission that when I was on the official Dogecoin 10th birthday Twitter Spaces, and on that Spaces, we were talking about what is going to happen with Dogecoin and the satellite. So basically, this is a Doge-funded mission with Geometric Energy Corp and SpaceX launching a satellite named Doge 1 into orbit around the moon. It gained attention not for its destination, but the fact that the entire project is funded with Dogecoin. They're also going to have sensors and cameras set up to snap pics and collect data from the moon. Apparently, this satellite is also going to have a screen on it that you could display ads and pay with another token by this project, by Geometric Energy Corp, in order to display these ads. There's like 2 or 3 coins associated with this little mission that they have going on, which I think is actually sick. They also have Dogecoin radio that is going to be attached to the satellite. So the Dogecoin radio is something that's really important, considering that a lot of people can use radio, not just for Dogecoin, but Bitcoin as well, so that if the internet goes out where you are, of course, other people around the world will still be running nodes, still mining, so the network is active. And if there's a power outage where you live, you could still conduct Dogecoin transactions through radio. That's extremely important. And I don't think that this article includes it. This current target is January 12th, which is only 8 days away from now. So I'm very excited to see what happens here. But Dogecoin is going to the moon. I'm very hype about it. Will it have impact on price? That I can't tell you. I never know that. But do I think it has an impact on crypto and like what it's just an example of the things you can do with it? Absolutely. Absolutely. JBZ Go Tenna lets you send Bitcoin over radio waves. I'm going to save that, actually. Let's search in Google. Okay, hold on. Was it Go Tenna? Okay, I have it written down. I'm going to make sure I look into that, JBZ. All right, let's look into the coin requests and stuff like that. Let's see what's going on. I just did Doge. We could do, let's do Cardano. Let's do the Cardanzo. What up, everyone? Nice to see you, all 140 of y'all. Kevin, thank you for the 26 roses. My gosh, Board is giving me roses, heart me's. Kenny O giving me heart me's. Oh my gosh, superpowers, hand hearts. My gosh, guys, you guys are spoiling me on TikTok. Thank you. All right, let's look at Cardanzo, Jim Cramer's favorite coin. We got 57 cents, just over 57.5 cents, 3.5% just about in the green today. Again, it seems like a lot of these coins, what I'm seeing is that all of like the market Cipher isn't giving me the best of the zest. Yet it seems like the momentum is slowly starting to pick up here. You can see the VWAP is down, momentum, all of this jazz. But we do see that there is still green money flow. There is still money coming into Cardano. And we see that buyers are defending this little range right here of around 54, 55 cents. We didn't have that bad of a dip here yesterday with Cardano. It looks like a pretty typical day if you didn't know that yesterday was like an absolute red massacre. So I would look for still, the next level I'm looking for is 64 cents. Since again, it was a major rejection over here in June of 2022. Maintaining support ideally above 50 cents for the sake of the psychological level. And that's pretty much what I'm looking for. And then, you know, if anything, if there's a major crash, oh my gosh, Cardano, you can always look at 45 cents for maybe like forming support. But other than that, I would like to stick where we're at.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Nice choice on the name change.
Yeah.
It's difficult to support someone with teen in the name, being a 41-year man, and not feel like a creepy pedo.
Thanks, Colton, for the $5 super chat. Yeah, I've had so many conversations with people, and like I've just heard it since I got in the space, like, oh, you know, teen this, teen that. It got me to where I am now. I've been in the space for almost 4 years, and I think I'll always keep the handle. Like I said, the handle at missteencrypto will always remain. It's like my digital real estate, and that's what got me here. So it's not like I'm ever going to leave that behind ever. But I'm just using my name a lot more. I've been using it on the show. I use it, you know, on my Instagram. I've been doing it for a while. My Facebook. So, you know, my name is really out there, and I just have to change it on X without losing my ringing check mark. But I don't know. I might have to take the L on it. But definitely I'm making the change. And I'm happy if you guys support that change as well. Because it's just something that, you know, I'm just trying to mature out here. I'm trying to be a person. And just use my identity a little bit more. And if you guys do see, look, again, I changed my PFP. I got my name. I'd make a new banner and stuff, which I really love. So I'm just very happy about it. And I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. You see my little guy right there? So cute. So yeah, I'm gonna work on it. It's not like I'll always be Miss Crypto. I'll always have Miss Crypto merch. I'll always have a bunch of stuff. But it's just we're gonna go through some changes. But everything with me, if you follow me, I know Golden is pretty new to my community. Yay, membershippery! If you guys have been watching me since I started, everything's really been a progression with me between the way I dress, the way, you know, obviously I speak, but this is like, you know, I'm growing up, you know, like I started this when I was 17 years old. Obviously, I can't stay 17 forever and act the same way I did at 17 because no one does. I think I've been really consistent with, like, you know, my ideals have always been the same, which is life, liberty, and property, freedom, being your own bank, crypto adoption. That has never changed. It never will change. And I didn't start off in a big studio. I'm still not in a studio. I didn't come out of nowhere and just say I know everything. I started off by just tweeting. I did videos, started doing podcasts, started talking to people on the street, and everything has just really evolved as a community because it's what you guys like, what I like as well, and we kind of just like meet in the middle like that. And as I get older, yeah, I'm gonna have opinion. I'm gonna change, you know, my person a little bit. It's only a part of nature and growing up. So I'm really happy that you guys are a part of this journey with me. And you guys obviously know, if you've been following me for a long time, like people are like Armani. They've been following me forever. And he's still with me. He's still with me, and he knows I've been the same. Yeah. Let's see what's going on here with Armani, too, because he said, Buongiorno, Miss Teen. And then he also put something in Google. I have to Google Translate this. So, Armani, if you're still here, I'm Google Translating now. I'm Google Translating for you. And then I'll go back into coin requests. Oh, he is still here. Okay, hold on. Google.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
This is what I was saying. The algo no lucky teen.
Oh, yeah, I heard. I know, Dave. I know. He said, thanks for bringing us cryptocurrency news. You're the best, Armani. Shout out to you, guy. You're awesome. I love Armani so much. What a great guy. What a great freaking guy. All right, let's see. I got to go back to my coin requests. What's Bitcoin doing? Oh, shoot. We're over 44K. Let's go. That's beautiful. Again, 44.8 is the goal. Let's go to ICP. We're going to talk about ICP. Okay. So ICP is very, very interesting. We'll talk about it. We'll get into the freaking nitty-gritties out here. ICP. We see here, it's actually tapping what we were looking at the other day, and I'll have to find another level I'm looking for. But here's the thing.
Thank you. You're
Oh,
welcome.
shoot, that scared me.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
You're all grown up now. Emma doesn't even throw stuff anymore.
She throws things at me, but maybe not on stream. But it's okay.
Thank you. You're
Oh,
welcome.
Armani's
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you.
You're
You're
Armani.
welcome.
I'm def an original gangster in these streets.
Yes, you are. And also, Big Ben in the chat is also an OG here as well. What's up, Mark Dutch? Mark Dutch is awesome. Nicolito, what's a coin request? Just a chart you want me to look at. Bell Miner, welcome. Everyone, if you have a chart request, put it in the chat. If you have emojis, put it in the chat. I want to see rocket emojis out here. I want to see rocket emojis. So we got a red dot that's printed here on ICP. We're $14.58 today. VWAP is below that zero line. So again, we're not seeing the best of the zest, but we are seeing some things picking up here. We did tap our resistance of like $14.94. We had a high today of just over $15 at $15.23. Guys, I want to revisit that level and see if we could hold support. I want to see if we don't retrace to $12.89 as well. So I would look to maintain these levels, close above $14 and see if you can maintain it and have a nice support, since this is where we rejected really harshly in April of 2022, and it just seems like we're tapping it with wicks. I want to see it defending. I want these buyers to have some passion, ignite the passion for ICP. We love passion.
Hucksters, fraudsters,
Scam artists, Ponzi schemes. All right, let's look at DNX. All right, hold on. DNX. All right, let's look at DNX. So, Dynex, my guys, let's take a look at it. Where is it? Do I have enough room for this? Probably not. Dang. Okay, hold on. I gotta find it. DNX. All right. Looking here, still the same levels we're watching out for. We're at 70 cents, 3.29% in the red today. We rejected the 200-day SMA, failed to hold support at 77 cents here. Sheesh, man. Yeah, everything here supports that too. VWAP down, red dot printed, money flow down as well. So you're really not seeing anything great. If you see some curving coming around, like this is curvature. Like we like curvature on the channel, but it's totally going in the wrong way. Wrong way, bro. Definitely in bearish territory. So yeah, I'd look to maybe go above the 200-day SMA, test it again, see what happens. But in a scenario where there's a bad rejection, things don't work out, I'd look to maybe reestablish support like we did kind of here and here in September at 54 cents, just over 54 cents. That's if there's like a major correction, a major dip. That's where I would like to establish support. But ideally, I want to stick with testing the 200-day SMA and getting some confidence out here. Michael Donnelly, thank you for subscribing to the channel. All right, let's see who's next. I want to see what's next. GRT. Yeah, let's GRT and this be GRT. Do I do this though? No. Okay, hold on. Hold the front freaking door. Oh my gosh, Golden membership! Thank you, Golden, for the 10 memberships. You're awesome, dude. Shout out to you. I know Golden likes the TA. Golden likes the TA. That's what he likes, the zest. He likes the TA. He likes education too. He likes education. I remember your comments, Golden. I do. I remember, Golden. Because you're just a golden guy. Okay, hold on. I wish I had the golden emojis in this chat too. I would definitely, I would be clicking it. Golden. Anyway, we got GRT right now. That's at 19 cents, 2.2% in the green right now. Interesting price action going on, confidently above the 200-day SMA. I love when I see like crossing the 200-day SMA and just like a lot of confidence. Even though the volume, I gotta say, is kind of weak volume. Money flow is coming down, red dot printed, RSI down, VWAP down. Not the best of the zest. I'm looking to maintain support at the 17 cent level, which it seems like, again, buyers really defended it. Even back here when we hit it on December 30th, again yesterday, and it seems like buyers really want to push it back up. I'd look to maybe get over like this hump at like 0.1999, 0.19915, look around there, and look to test the 21 cent mark. Because again, we had wicks here in February, didn't work out, ultimately led us to our bottom almost for 2023, and we came back up. So yeah, I'd look for 21 cents again, bullishly, bearishly, looking to retest and see if we can have some support at 17 cents. 0.1733 to be specific. To be the specifics. Who's next? Who's next? Oh my gosh, I love everyone becoming members. Please spam your Gary Gensler emojis. Give me a rocket. Give me a rocket. Give me a rocket. Give me a Gary. Give me anything, man. I want to see these memberships flying. I want to see everybody embracing these memberships. Thank you guys so much for the membershippery. Who else we got? GT. I just did that. OAS. Okay, hold on. I don't remember if I've done this one. OAS. Oh, hold up. Oh, Oasis. Okay, hold on. OAS. Okay, I have it on Coinbase. I hope this is the right one. No, it's not. No, this is not the right one. OAS. That doesn't make... I'm so confused. All right, I guess this is the one from OKX. I'm going to say this, maybe this one is it? I'm going to say this one is it. If it's not, then please let me know in the chat. I believe this is it. Give me a second. Let me see what's going on here. Yeah, I can't find it on other exchanges. So I'm going to say this is it. I'm going to say this is it. You know, I'm going to make a decision out here. I'm going to make a decision. Like the ticker is the same if the ticker is correct. There's another one, another Oasis. Like this is Oasis, there's another Oasis, but the ticker for that is Rose. So that doesn't make too much sense to me. So I'm going to say that this is it. That's it. That's what I'm going to do. Period. Period. So let's say that we're looking at Oasis, OAS, ticker. 2.2% in the green with 10 cents. Almost 11 cents. We're tapping some levels out here. We got a green dot printed. This is where I'm seeing some freaking spice out here. Look at that VWAP. The RSI is looking spectacular, except that we're kind of in a danger zone because above the 70 line means overbought. And you know, overbought usually can indicate an incoming downtrend. However, we've been spicing it out. But also we see here when, what happened? Over here in February of 2023, when we were overbought, in February, it really took us down a notch. It humbled a lot of people, going from basically its high, if this is the high, of 12.5 cents all the way down to ultimately trying to maintain support at 7 cents and took us down to the nitty gritties, which was 3 cents, basically 4. We went above the 200-day SMA, confidence pushing through. Looks like we tried to find or had found support. It's kind of at 9 cents-ish. And it looks like we're pushing for 11. So staying above 10 cents, I think, is important just for the sake of the psychological level. And looking to test this 11 cents because we tried to maintain support there back in February of 2023. Had another wick high in April. Did not work out. I want to see us tap that, close above it maybe, or close at that level and see what happens next. And then the bullish scenario, if it goes through with confidence, looking at that 0.12649 cents, so just over 12.5 cents, which is basically price discovery, and we'll see what happens when that happens. But that's pretty much all I can do here if this is the coin, because again, it doesn't have too much history here. But it doesn't look half bad with like the technicals. Okay, let's see what's next. Wow, we're going. We have so many requests. All right, let's go to H-bar. H-bar, still the same levels in play. 0.0886 cents, 0.4% in the green. We love that. We love that. We have the RSIs that are kind of coming off some highs that we really haven't seen at that level since the last bull market, essentially.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Golden hug.
Aww. But Ninja, that's so cute. I'm giving a golden hug too. Yay, here's a rain of love. Got that red dot printed after a green dot failed. Red dot now. VWAP down. RSI down. Not the best of the zest, but it seems like you're trying to rebound here because the RSI hit that 70. Hit like really, like directly at 70. Almost overbought. Came down. Starting to make its way back up. Make my way downtown. Walking fast. Faces past them H-bar. We see here that we have 0.084 cents that got bought up pretty nicely, and we didn't really revisit that today. Almost did. Looking to tap again that 0.098 cents, upwards of 10, and see what happens there, because we had kind of wicks that yesterday that tried to get there, but didn't quite get there. Kevin, that golden microphone is amazing. Amazing. You've never seen a creator hipper than this. You're hilarious, Kevin. But yeah, I'd look for that 0.098 cents to see what happens there. That's the most bullish scenario. Bearish scenario, finding support at 0.084. Yay. Let's see who's next. Who's next? Mover. Yeah, let's do that. Movers. The movers. I wish I had movers to get me out of my New York place of residence. Okay. Let's see. I definitely have a chart here, so I'm not believing that this is freaking blank. Are you for real? There it is. Oh my God. Yo, no, this is crazy. What the actual... Wow. Okay. All right. If we're going to be like that, mover, if we're going to freaking be like that, this chart is insane. So I do have it saved, but I'm kind of in shock. I'm kind of like, what the bonanza happened here? Whoa. Freaking whoa. Wow. Okay. All right. All right. I'll get into it. I'll get into it because I'm just so surprised. I am so surprised. Wow, these wicks are fat. That is crazy. Okay, okay. I'll stop yapping. I'm just so surprised. I'm looking at this chart in like disbelief. So zooming out, I'm gonna zoom out for you. Zooming out, this is chaotic. This is just crazy mover. Like nowhere near its all-time highs. However, we're at $27.42, up basically 10% today. Holy poop. Money flow is down. It seems like the RSI is trying to curve back over. Momentum seems like she's trying to move back up. That VWAP's moving up. So we're seeing some really nice signals here. What the actual... Guys, it feels like yesterday we were looking at this cup and handle. Holy sheesh. We literally went from $6.40 with confidence, blew through that. What the actual... Dude, that was 1, 2, 3 days? 4 days? What happened in these 4? I gotta know. Like, what? 4 days? We're measuring it. We're measuring 4 days. 400. What the? What? That is insane. That is insane. Okay, I'll stop nerding out now. What the actual frick? Okay, so I'm looking to retest that $28.35. See if you can maintain it. Maybe find support at $20.11. Since again, this was where we failed to maintain support back here in June of 2022. Tried to tap it again, rejected. You know what happened then. Again, since it was just coming off that downfall for falling below the 200-day SMA, just absolute massacre. But we did go up above the 200-day SMA for the first time really confidently with this coin in November. So just wow. I'm going to just say wow. And it's up 293% for the past month. So obviously you guys are doing good. And just holding that level at $28.50, I would like to see. That is insane. That was Mover, M-O-V-R, Nicolitos. Wow, that's crazy. What coin am I talking about, Mary Rose? I'm talking about Mover, M-O-V-R. M-O-V-R. This is crazy. Like, we were literally just looking at this cup and handle, like, wow. I just can't believe that. That is just so nuts. That is so nuts. Wow. All right. I'll stop nerding out now. We'll go to something else. That is mind-blowing. That is like... QNT. Let's see what's going on there. QNT. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. We got $130, 68 cents, 4.20% in the green. We're looking at some spicy levels. Spicy. We got that VWAP moving up. That money flow that's curving down a little bit, but it's still not terrible. Still haven't seen money flow like this previous to this little upcoming in December since previous like January, basically a year ago, January to February of 2023. Wow, time flies, bro. Yesterday we had this little, where I really wanted to form support here at $118. Flew right through it over here on December 23rd. It was defended yesterday, got bought back up. So hopefully, like, this is the end of, like, craziness, and we stay above $118. Bullish scenario, I'm looking at, what is this? I'm looking at 151, because, again, we couldn't maintain support there in January of last year, and really just rejected super harshly in November of 2022. So that's ideally what I'm looking for. Yeah, I guess that's it. I guess that's it. Let's see. TIA. Yeah, let's do that. TIA. Smash the likes. Smash the likes. Share the stream out with friends. All right. Oh, yeah. I can't tell you nothing about this one. I can't tell you nothing. I have it on Binance. TIA. $16.20. Up 33% basically today. Yep, it is now 32%. This thing's pumping as we're talking. There's really nothing here. It's only been around for a few months. So green dot, VWAP up. Yeah, like, of course you're going to get bullish signals when this thing is, like, pumping relentlessly. However, it does not have the volume it did when it first started. So that's what's a little concerning here. I mean, we had this little channel here between $11.73, $14 essentially. You're in price discovery. So I can't really tell you anything. Like, I'm sorry, but I can't. That's all I see here. Like, sorry. I'm sorry if that was disappointing, but like I can't do the TAs on that. There's not enough. There's not enough. That's just like, you know, the luck of the draw. All right, INJ, let's go there. INJ. Do injective, it's injective protocol. All right. Well, I don't know why these lines are in purple. I don't like that. That is type lame. That is type lame. I got to change the color on my lines here. Wow, this is another one that absolutely freaking flew. Like, that's another one that flew 100%. Wow, that's insane. Hold on, I'm just changing, like, you guys see I'm changing colors out here. I'll do it with you so you guys don't feel left out. Doing some coloring so you guys could see it better, because I don't think this purple is really doing us justice out here. I mean, I like the purple. It's a nice color. It's just not working. So we got $40.13, up 17% today for injective. We do have a red dot that's printed. However, it seems like the momentum, you could kind of see it, if I zoom in a little bit, that the momentum came below the zero line, is curving back upwards with that VWAP. Everything is kind of looking like it's turning around. I'm hoping the money flow comes in too, but we see we're going back into that bullish territory. Of course, we were overbought here, which kind of brought us into that downtrend a little bit. However, maintaining that price action is important. $40.41 I would look to maintain and maybe find support here. But this is price discovery, so I really can't tell you anything other than if a bearish scenario happens, to maintain support at $29.59. That's really all I got. This is price discovery. I really can't tell you much. That's pretty nuts. We have 160 out of 169 likes. Oh no, we better get 169 likes. We gotta get 169 likes. Pamp it up. Let's do it. Let's do 169 likes. I want it. I want it. Dude. Okay, so we got Bell Miner, Neon. Let's do. Oh, yeehaw! Thank you for the cowboy. I love that. Let's go to Neon. What's the best exchange for this one? Oh, Neon EVM. Okay. So I see it's on either CoinEx or Data.io. So I'm going to go with CoinEx. Only has from July. Let's see what the other one has. Bybit, same thing. So it seems like this was a coordinated listing. I don't know. I really can't tell you much. This is another one that's like too new. Yeah, I don't know if I could tell you anything here. This is the most I can do. We're at $2.80, down 0.48%. Maintain support here at 75 cents. Maintain support at $2.36. Tested $3.36. So I would look to retest that and see what happens, or maintain support at $2.36. We're having some mixed signals here on Market Cipher, but this is just too new. This is pretty much price discovery mode to see where she goes next. I don't think I missed anything. But yeah, this is probably all the coin requests we're going to do for the day. But Bitcoin is doing well. It's at 43.9. We're kind of fiddling with 44K. We'll see if we have any progress in terms of price action today. But 44.8 is the goal. That's the resistance. And then maybe just looking forward to conquering 45K, 46K. Hopefully, that's what I like to see. That's what I like. And we want nice little price action. We deserve price action in this space. We've been waiting for so long. They all follow Bitcoin. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they don't. We have 169 likes. That's gorgeous. We're over 169 likes. All right. Double O, love the chartery. I love the chartery too. I think the charts are amazing. I'm such a chart nerd. Mixed signals. It's okay. I'm used to that. That's that's good. What's up, her on X? Good morning to you. All right, let's see what's going on, man. You want potato?
A potato flew around my room before you came.
All right, let's do. Should we? Yeah, I think we'll do a little mini rave to close out. Meninja, nice to see you. Happy New Year. Kajoka said, good old Digibuy. I love Digibuy. I do love Digibuy. All right. Let me see. Let's do a little rave. Oh, Mellow. Okay, Mellow. I didn't get it on my soundboard. I gotta see if I could do it today. I gotta set a reminder. Hold on. Hey Siri. Remind me at 2 o'clock today to get the sound on the board. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get the file on the board. There was my reminder, so I did it live on here. So there we go. All right, if you guys want a little mini rave, then comment rave in the chat. We'll do a little miniature. We'll rave it out. We'll rave it out because we got like a lot of likes. We got some hype in the chat today, so we're gonna rave. Also, shout out to Doug because we were raving yesterday. Okay, Crypto Farmer, she's like, yeah, because Siri doesn't like to talk to me. I'm like, hello, Siri. She's like, ugh, what do you want? Like, she's so nasty. I feel like Siri. She's so mean to me sometimes. Oh, Kevin with the finger hearts. Ben Brown, nice to see you, man. Nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. All right, what's up, Moby? You want some mini rave? All right, Dave P. We're gonna rave. We're gonna do just a little woo woo. Oh my gosh, I effed it up. I literally restarted the rave by accident. Some extra bonus rave. Oh my gosh. Hello, Cryptmo.
Woo!
Yay! That's awesome. Shout out to you guys. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you so very much. Noji MTC got my morning right. I got you, man. I got you. Listen, man, we're all about the education. We're about all of that. The education, the love, the positivity, the zest. We're also about our beautiful merch store. If you haven't yet, please check out the merch. Check out the merch. If you want to support my Twitter, my channel, subscribe for exclusive tweets. I post spicy stuff. I did this morning. Randy A, shout out to you. So many Randys in this chat. Spoon said, needed that. Thank you. Aww. Meninja said, best chat in the space. I second that one. I second that. It really is an amazing chat. It's so different. And I really do adore it. I love it. I love you guys. So guys, thank you guys so much for joining me today. We're going to get after it. I have a lot of stuff to take care of today, and we're going to pimp it, of course, too. Got to go to the gym, guys. We got to go to the gym. Got to go to the gym. I love the gym. You guys know I'm on, like, you know, I love the gym. I feel so much better after I work out. You know, I feel so much better after I work out, for real. And I feel like, you know, you could dive into it. If you have time, if you can, I always suggest it. Have a good day, guys. Go exercise or just go outside and, like, get some air. I know a lot of us are sitting behind our desk all the time. Go outside, touch grass, feel the air, take a deep breath. Enjoy your day. Stay positive. Take self-custody. If you haven't yet, take your crypto off of the exchange. Make sure you're taking part in the financial ecosystem. Have an amazing Thursday. I'll see you tomorrow for the last stream of the week. And as always, as you like, subscribe, share the stream out with friends, you gotta stay zesty. Peace.